We had a lady called the other day from a CPC in Florida who was ordering some of our animation DVDs in the large quantity that we make them available for $1.50 a piece, so CPCs can afford to hand them out to clients. And she was telling us that they had just had recently, within the last day or so, apparently, a girl who said that she changed her mind about abortion based on seeing that DVD. And so we contacted and thought we'd have someone there from the center come on visit with us. And we've got Wendy Locke from North Lauderdale, Florida. Hello, Wendy.
Well, good morning, Mark.
Thank you for joining us real quickly. Listen, tell us exactly what happened here. I mean, like I say, you guys called, and we get these kind of calls all the time from pregnancy help centers that say that they had a girl turn around because of seeing this animation.
Right.
Give us the details.
Well, we were really looking for one more tool to offer our clients and to actually empower and encourage us and have us prepared to be able to explain things to our clients better. Our young women are more concerned about themselves than they are about the baby, about the life, about the long-term consequences. So we're really concerned about making sure they have all the information about the abortion procedures and what the risks to them are. Some of our staff even are just uncomfortable in explaining abortion procedures and get tongue-tied or somehow feel that they're coercing the client. Right in a row, we had several clients that requested information on abortion procedures and risks right on their request for services. And at the first opportunity, we asked them if they were interested in viewing a DVD, and they were very interested.
We understood that you have a questionnaire when people make up their mind what they're going to do if they decide not to abort.
Right, we do. We have an exit interview, a little exit form that they can put their comments. And the first powerful, positive remark that we had is the client signed the exit form, and she said that she changed her intention. And the quote is that she decided to keep the baby because of the wonderful advice and the information that she received. And another client specifically said it was the video and the other information about her options that helped her to make up her mind.
Well, that's great. Well, that's why we put it out there. And the reason that we try to make it so cheap, I mean, $1.50 for a DVD is pretty cheap.
Oh, that's incredible.
And the reason we do that is because we think you have to put something in their hands that they can leave with, because very often the girl you're talking to is not the decision maker, despite the fact that she's the one having the abortion.
Absolutely.
And you need to put something in her hands that she can then use. You make her a salesman,
right?
And send her home with something that she can use. And that's the reason we put it out there. So we're always encouraged.
This is what we call real choice.
Yeah, right.
That's right. That's real informed choice, exactly.
Well, you can certainly bet one thing, Wendy, that the stuff that's on that DVD that you're using, the abortion industry is never going to tell her. Never.
No, absolutely. And I tell my clients that the things that we're telling them or that the information there, the abortion clinic is not going to tell them.
Absolutely. Well, listen, thanks so much for what you're doing, and keep on handing out those DVDs, and we'll still be making them available cheap.
Well, great. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you so much, and we'll let you know more in the future how it goes.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thanks, Wendy. It's absolutely crucial that you put something in these girls' hands. I had a CPC director call one day and asked to speak to me about the DVDs, but she said that when they have an abortion-minded client, even if the client tells them, I've changed my mind, I'm not going to have an abortion, they make sure they leave with one of those DVDs so that they don't get changed back when they get home.
I don't know if you're going to show some of that video on the screen, but I'll tell you, the nice thing about those is that there isn't the, you've seen the real videos, and they're horrible. I mean, we can't even watch them. Right. But here is a great animation that just gives the medical and scientific descriptions.
Non-gory.
It's not gory, it's not bloody, but it shows exactly what happens in an abortion. Right. And you can show this to children. It's just the anatomically correct version of what happens in an abortion. Right. You can take it home and show it.
We made it specifically to be non-graphic, and it's gotten us into a lot of areas that we wouldn't have gotten into. And you've got some woman at or young girl at the abortion clinic, and you start showing her a graphic image, she's probably going to turn off at that point, and maybe even leave, and you're not going to get a chance to.
Well, different situations, different videos affect different people, but like you said, this is a great tool that you can put in their hands and they can take home. show their boyfriend, mom, dad, children.
Right.
And it's going to be important that they show it to. And anytime something is short enough where they can show it to, and there's somebody else watch it, then they don't have to go back and explain why they're doing it. They can actually, this is what I saw.
Right, exactly.
You know, another great thing is people don't throw DVDs away.
Right,
they keep them, and they're going to dig it out in a couple of months or another year and show it to somebody else.
Right.
You know, Mark, I really compliment you for coming up with tools like this. And I just hope the pro-life community as a whole would just start grabbing these things. You know?
Well, I'll tell you what, Johnny, the DVD has really started to accelerate in sales. We're selling a bunch. And I know that because we keep on having to reorder them, and we order them in lots of thousands, and so that we know how quickly they're going out. But a lot of CPCs are starting to say every client sees this, every client gets one of these to leave with, and at $1.50 to save a baby, that's about as cheap as you're going to get. Yes. You know, especially when you're talking about a woman who is abortion minded. Right. That's the hardest sell you've got.